Hello, so the breath method we're going to do today is called Kapalabhati, which is a little bit difficult to say, but it's the skull shining breath in our English language. So the skull shining breath, or Kapalabhati, is really good for those who struggle with depression or you're having low energy. It can be a very awakening breath. It also clears up mucus and congestion. It's been shown to be helpful for heart health and overall digestion. It can relieve gas if you're having trouble with that, or help with constipation. And it also is really good for toning the abdominal muscles. So this breath is two parts. Just like every breath is an inhale and exhale, but this particular breath has a sharp exhale and a passive inhale. So when you exhale, I really want you to think of drawing the abdomen right below the navel back towards the spine. So you're feeling this upward motion and the air is just propelling out. And when you inhale, it's going to be very passive, but through your nose. So both the inhale and exhale will be through our nose. So we'll start with just finding a comfortable position. If you want to keep the chest a little bit more open, you could even sit against a wall. So we'll just start with a few deep breaths in and out natural. And we'll take about 15 rounds to start. So breathing in passively through the nose, and then exhale, bringing the core in, and the breath will come up and out, and inhale passive. So the inhale should just automatically come in like so. And when you start to get tired, let it fade away. Like I just got tired there after about 10 rounds. So if you can't quite do 15, that's okay. You might even put your hand cupped below the navel, so below your belly button, and just start to notice that filling up, so what that feels like to start. So the inhale is passive, so it may mostly focus on the chest. You may not feel the inhale enter the belly, but as you exhale, you really want to feel a drawback of the navel towards the spine. I just did that while talking, really weird. Don't do it while talking. So we'll take another 10 rounds of cleansing Kapalabhati here. Start with our passive inhale. Let it fade away when it starts to get hard on your core. And then come back to your natural breath. So we'll take one more round of that. You might notice that you feel a little bit heated. You may feel a little bit more energized. So just notice that. Maybe take a second to write it down between rounds. Do I have more energy? How does my chest feel? How does the area around my heart feel? And maybe noticing even that you might need a Kleenex if it's generated some mucus. So feel free to put your hand by your low belly, and we can start with the exhale if you want. So take a nice big inhale, and then exhale to pull it back, okay? I definitely feel a little bit of a burn in my abdominals. So just notice for a second how your core is feeling. You feel stronger. Notice how you feel in the upper chest. Maybe you feel like your throat is more open or your nasal passages. And just take a few moments to write that down. Coming back to your natural breath. So although this breath can be very energizing, if you're someone who struggles with anxiety, panic attacks, or generally just has a little bit more elevated energy, maybe ADHD or ADD, just noticing that this may not be the perfect breath for you, but it is a good way to get digestion moving and to get energized in the morning. So be strategic with what kind of breath you're picking, and I hope you've enjoyed the skull shining breath.